the video on these melon seeds that I've got. So it was melon at the weekend for a function, and I'm conscious about waste, and I was kind of thinking, is there anything we can do with melon seeds? I seem to remember seeing somewhere someone fried them and made like a sweet snack out of them. So I saw it somewhere. I can't find anything. Well, I can find a few things, but it's mostly watermelon seeds. So I thought, let's just have a go. Let's have a go at toasting them. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do it in two ways. So I've pulled all the membrane off them and I've given them a wash. So we'll fry some, a little bit wet and a little bit damp still, and there's still a little bit of melon in there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then probably the safer bet is probably to toast them in the oven on a bit of baking parchment. Now I'm getting melon seeds everywhere. They'll be sticking into my socks. So maybe a few more in there. They're a bit small because the melons that I bought were small. So I've already tasted one and there's not that much in them. But we don't know until we try, really. So spread that out a little bit and dry those and toast those in the oven. Right, what temperature we're going to do? 120, I reckon. Centigrade, that is, not Fahrenheit. So in the oven, 120. I'm not going to grill them because there's a danger that I'll overcook them. I'm doing other things, as always. But they can just fry away and we'll see what happens with those. Once the moisture's been evaporated off and they've dried out a little bit, we'll turn the temperature down. Well, I'm just doing a bit of washing up. And I'll keep an eye on them and we'll see what happens with them. And then I might add... They smell alright, actually. They smell quite good. But I'm curious, so we'll find out when they are toasted. Right. They have toasted nicely. So the ones that are in the oven are still in the oven. They're obviously going to take a bit longer. So let's get them out on a plate. So it will stop them from cooking. They smell good. They smell good. Just got a little bit of melon membrane that's holding a few of them together. So they smell really nice. A little bit like a breakfast cereal. That's what they kind of smell like. So what do they taste like? They're quite nice. They're quite nice. I mean, it'd be nicer if they were bigger and there was more of an inside to them, because basically you're eating the shell, not the shell, but that bit that protects the inside of the actual seed. Yeah, so it'd be nicer if... So some of these are just basically empty, so I don't know if you'll see. That one's got some stuff inside, but some of them are just empty. You know, there's nothing kind of in them, but that's interesting. Interesting. A bit toasted nutty kind of flavour to them. Yeah, it's got that like sunflowery seedy type thing going on. So that works. Let's just... I spied some icing sugar in the cupboard the other day. So let's just turn that heat back on, and we'll put a few in there, and we'll just sprinkle in a bit of icing sugar and see if it ups the game. So probably should have done it hot. I'm probably just going to make a mess of my pan. Not to worry. A bit of caramelised sugar will taste nice. Yeah, it's burning my pan. Ah. A little bit more in. It is the fire of the pan. I don't think it needed to be icing sugar. It could have been any other type of sugar. Yeah, let's use some. I've got some granulated sugar. I know how. We'll turn that off. So maybe just cook it in the frying pan and then add the sugar at the end, just as for the heat of the seeds to cook them. Let's have a look at them while we're here. No, that's what we did. It'll take a while to dry out, but if it works in the frying pan, it's going to work in the oven, so we don't need to faff around with those, do we? No. So, what does that remind me of? That reminds me of. Forgot the name of it. But when you put sugar on nuts and dry roast them in a pan, that's what it tastes like. It's just a shame they're not very plump. So you can do it with melon seeds. You can toast them and turn them sweet and use them as a bit of a snack, like sunflower seeds. But they need to be bigger seeds when we do it. But that's fine. I'm just going to put a load of husk in your mouth. But anyway, so it works. Tasty, it just needs to be bigger seeds. So, that's kind of a success. But, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Just needs bigger melon seeds. There we go. A success-ish.